Nerd Digital Brew.
Hi guys! Music thanks to Logan Savage. Welcome back. I am so happy you're here, and we're going to get started talking about where we're going to launch back in. So honestly, we need to finish our portfolio projects. And if you remember, that was going to be us creating a portfolio in Wix, which is a CMS, Controlled Management Systems website. So we're going to go back to the basics and help you remind you of what you need to start with. So let's talk about the assignment. So here's our home base, guys, right? Hopefully you have our interactive media website bookmarked. If not, I'll have that link for you. And then we're going to click here to get to our modules, which will take us to classwork, which we will click on. Slide down to tech module number 8, web design, down where it says web portfolio. When we open that up, here's what our assignment's going to be. Yes, you're going to build a CMS, Controlled Management System portfolio in Wix. And we're choosing Wix because of the control we have and its ease of use. What must be in your site? First, a home page, and we sometimes call this a splash page, a page where you are going to have your audience land. It should look professional. It should look clean. This is not the time to break out 6,000 crazy fonts. You can choose pictures that you have taken, or you can actually use images or video that are stock and domain free from the Wix website itself. That is the first page. You are required to have an About Me page, which is a way for us to see and learn something about you. It should not be too personal, and yet it should help us see you as a person. At this time where you are a digital entity, this is a great way for people to get to know you. Third page you need is a resume, and that resume should be digital in nature, meaning you have typed out all the content that you had also typed out in your resume. Do not simply take a screenshot of your resume and put it here, because it needs to be separate and digital and professional and clean. Make your resume a button that can download that PDF file from your website. So again, it should be digital. Take the content and type out that content in your resume page. It should be very graphic, clean, and enjoyable, pretty to look at, right? You need a portfolio section. So notice I don't say portfolio page. You're going to have a landing page that you land upon that's going to have sections. For example, maybe you have audio or video sections, or maybe you have media section and other, or media, other, and graphics. But you need to break that section, that page, into areas that you will send your audience into, separate pages that are going to contain your portfolio projects. And think of it this way: you need to allow room to grow, because in the future we will be adding more content. And I'll talk to you about the elements that are required at the end of this section. Lastly, you're going to need a contact page, meaning a way for your audience who is looking at this website to reach you. And then we're going to lock down the entire site, meaning people cannot access your site without a password. So that's going to be a critical element. You also need to remember you need consistency in design. Don't have a different design for each and every page. This project is going to be worth 200 points. So as you look through it one more time, you're going to have a home page, an About Me page, a resume page, a portfolio section that is going to contain multiple other pages that will be hidden from the navigation bar but accessible to this portfolio section, and you'll need a contact page. You, of course, can add other pages in addition, not required, but in addition, especially if you would like to have areas that you plan on trying to be recruited for scholarships like music, theater, dance, sports, whatever you have, art. You can add those pages in addition, but these are the basic requirements. So the first thing is for you to think about that. Next, you need to consider what items you need to gather for this assignment, for your portfolio. First, you're going to need the three photos we took at the beginning of the year. 1, use of light. 2, rule of thirds. 3, angles and perspectives. Can you add more? Well, of course, but you need those 3 at least. You need your two original songs created in GarageBand with your original album art. These 2 will be added to your portfolio. You need your 2 iMovie productions, the production that's about you that features scanning, narrative, and music, and your multimedia mashup that features editing. You need your multimedia research project that you created in Keynote and exported out into a video format. You also can consider, but are not required to provide, your blog, which would be a link that you could add, and or screen capture from your HTML website build. These also could be additions. The first, those are required elements. The second, optional elements. So what should you do? 1, go gather these content together. Remember, if you can't find them, they're going to be on our classroom. You can actually go get them if you need, because they've already been graded. 2, you need a login, an account set up in Wix, and most of you have already done that. Remember, it should be linked to a personal Gmail and a password. Make sure you've collected your content and have, picked a design. We'll go from there. Again, thanks for stopping by. Let me know if you have any questions. We out.